Okay, is there anybody there? This is wild. I've never done this before. I'm in New York City and I'm on 23rd Street and coming up to 7th Avenue, and I did it. I did my piece, and I remembered my lines. I didn't fall on my face, and people laughed, and later on people who I don't even know at all came up and said you were really funny and they enjoyed it. Jasmine's here. Hi, Jasmina. This is a first for me. I've never ever done this before. I've watched Panache a million times. Are you able to hear me? Do I need to have like a earbud and a microphone so you can hear me? I don't even know how this works. Maybe you can write a comment and say I can hear you, yes or no. And I'm gonna look for a second and see where my... Look, I have earbuds. Oh, I see a heart. Yay, I love you too, Jasmina. Hold on. I just dropped my Ricolas on the ground. Hold on, excuse me, you're looking at my chest. Pardon me, excuse me. Okay, so hold on. I'm gonna put in the earbuds. This way. Oh, Jasmina's there. Can you... Hi. Can hear you, Pat. That must be Michaela. Okay, so hold on. I'm gonna do this just cause it seems like it'd be easier. So give me a second. I'm plugged in. Well, number one, this is just amazing that you're here with me. I feel so honored. I love you all so much. You're all such great friends. And I did it. I did the stand-up. And I remembered my lines, and people laughed, and people I don't even know laughed. And after the show, people came up to me to say I did well. And I can read your thing. Just relax and take a deep breath. You're doing great. Okay. Thank you, Jasmina. Well, the bottom line is, I guess, is to face our fears, and is to do those things when we get the prompting and do them. Because for me, it was in December, at the end of December, I was sitting on my porch in Tennessee, and I'm really grateful. I had this cool place to hang out, and I was sipping my tea, and these ideas for stand-up came to me. And then I thought, well, SJ, why not do it? Why not do it? And so it's funny, you guys, because I don't watch stand-up. I don't watch TV. I've just mostly been by myself and meditating and following my heart and meeting wonderful people here and there and just trusting, which is why I call it riding the trust train. And so it's fascinating that I'm led to do the stand-up. And let's see who else is here. Jasmine. Okay, cool. Well, and as you all know, it's about sharing the love. It's about just being present with people. It was interesting tonight, you guys, because I'm the only one that didn't use a curse word. Not one. Not even close. Not even a darn. And because I was being myself, and I don't normally curse. But it was cool. They still laughed, but it was even more about them feeling the energy. And because there's so much energy when you love people. They pick up on it, whether they realize it or not. I'm getting comments. Soul signature emerging. Yes, Candace Love is in the house. Chris O'Neill. Chris O'Neill. Hi, Chris O'Neill, my nephew. Yay. And Candace Love is in the house. Yeah. Okay, y'all, I'm going to show you what New York City looks like. It's crazy. There's just all this stuff, all these people. And the whole reason I'm doing this, Chris, you may not know, but the whole reason I'm doing this is I just did my stand-up show, and this friend of mine who lives up in Massachusetts said, well, can we watch? It's like, I don't have a way to do that. And then she said, well, why don't you just talk after? So that's what I'm doing. I'm talking after. And I see, you're an inspiration, SJ. You look great. You know, I just love you all so much. there have been times in my life when I would feel so much love for everybody, and I mean everybody. I mean people I don't know. I mean that guy over there. And I didn't know what to do with it. I just didn't know what, like those, look at this laughing. Oh, they're having fun. And sometimes I just didn't know what to do with it. And so I feel so grateful that I've persevered and listened to my heart. And writing that book for me was a big deal, because my book, and you've all seen a million things on Facebook, but it's all about love. It's all about love, and it's about being yourself, and you can only be yourself. So I feel excited because I'm taking risks that are really scary, and I tell you what, I was really scared about doing this stand-up. Like, oh my gosh, you stand in front of these people, you're in this room with all these people expecting to laugh. They don't know me. And Candace Love is watching. Yay! And it's not about whether they even laugh or not. I think you all know it. It's just about being present. People want to be noticed, and they want to know that you see them, that you love them. And so that's that. I'm just going to keep living my life like that. I don't know where it's going to take me. I have no idea, and I'm going to keep trusting. So Candace, Jasmina, Michaela, you guys just keep being yourselves, because you're so awesome. I mean, I think about you, Michaela. You're so adorable. You're the most amazing mother. You're raising these two great kids, and that we got to meet, from Kauai to Whistler, and I really cherish our friendship. You're such a beautiful woman. And Candace, okay, you can't call me Hawaii anymore, but maybe you can, because I'm going to Hawaii on the 2nd, and I'll be there for 4 months. And part of what I'm realizing in this phase of life is that I can just be myself. And I know that sounds incredibly obvious. You're inspiring me to do the same. Yay, Candace, yay. Because you guys, when I was a kid, people put you in little peg holes of what you're going to be. And my sister was the creative one, and I was the jock, and that was okay, because it all unfolds exactly how it's meant to, when it's meant to. But you guys, there are stories about me taking off and going on trips by myself when I was 2 years old. 2 years old. And I even had something for the stand-up, and my teacher, he's like, that's too unbelievable. No one at 2 years old does that. But I did. And you're making me cry. Oh, you're so beautiful, Michaela. So happy you're a part of my life. I love you, I love you, I love you. So you guys, it's so funny how it takes however long it takes for us to realize who we really are. And since I was a little girl, I would just go off and do these things by myself. And my family would get worried, but I was never worried because I knew where I was. But also what I've come to realize is that is who I've been made to be. And each and every one of you has been made exactly to be who you are. Michaela, I never had kids. I never did. And you're just such a wonderful mom. Candace, you just have so much love and spirit. Jasmina, you're just so beautiful. You're just so consistent and loving and kind, and I love that about you. We are in New York City, and oh my goodness. So Hawaii, yeah, you could call me Kauai or Hawaii. What I'm coming to realize, you guys, is that we always have what we need. We always have what we really, really need. And so, like, I was living out of my van last year, and I was okay with that. And I was so grateful I had enough money to buy a van. But I tell you what, at the end of January last year, I wrote what I realized was the end of my book. It just came to me. And as I was typing, I surprised myself. And I thought, oh my gosh, I just wrote an end name so I can travel and meet people and let them know how much I love them. So that day, all by myself, I went out on a swing and I swung with a cup of warm tea. I was the only one camping. It was cold. It's like everyone else, they're not camping. But I had a party. I had this private little party, and I just gave thanks. So, thank you so much that this book came through me, and that it's all about love and encouraging people to be themselves. And I made a request. I made a prayer, and I'm not one really to ask for things, because I've come to know so completely we always have what we really need. But I said, okay, God, if I'm ever meant to ever have my own home again, could I please have a cabin or a cottage? Because you all know kind of my story. I love my ex-husband. I adore him. I just had to take care of myself, and I left, and so he's in the house, and that's very Pono. Pono means righteous. It feels good because he has his issues, and so he has a place where he can be and be safe. And so I just said, okay, God, if I'm never meant to have my own place, I'm okay with that, because I trust you that much. But if I am, that would be cool too. Whatever it's meant to be. You guys, the very next day, I went and checked my email, and there was a note from my sister, and she was saying that some land had sold that was our aunt's. Well, the bottom line was, I was given some money. It was a lot, but it wasn't like a lot. It was exactly enough for me to buy this cottage in Tennessee. Exactly enough. And I look at that and I just think, oh my gosh, thank you so much. I always have a base camp. I have a place that's my own where I can just go and be. But you guys, I also have a place I can share. So I have a place like when friends just really want to be alone in nature or maybe write. I see it also as a place for artists, because I'm going to be on Kauai for 4 months, and so like right now there's some people that are going to be there in April, but these other times it's available. And so I think you all know me well enough to know that I would literally give you the shirt off my back if you needed it. So here we are. I'm in New York City. Spread your love in crazy New York City. I am. Maybe I should walk around here and just show you all kind of what it looks like. I have to tell you what I've been doing while I've been in New York City. I'm going to turn around that way. Can you see some people? There's just stuff happening. There's big buildings. Here's some cute girls. You guys, what I've been doing as I walk around is inside silently. I'm saying, I see you and I love you, because I know, and you all know, that every single one of us is a divine being. We're all a child of God. We're all eternal. We're all made out of love. But most people have forgotten, and that's okay. But I've remembered. And so that's my job on this planet, is just to go around and remind people that they're loved and to love them exactly how they are. Sonita. Oh, hi, Sonita. Oh my gosh, you guys. Sonita is in Cambodia. Hi, Sonita. Oh my gosh, you're such a wonderful person. You guys, you would adore Sonita. She is just the most extraordinary young lady. I met her when I was teaching in Cambodia, and she's now graduated from college. She's now determined that she's going to be a success in the world, and she's doing stuff with real estate. And the thing about Sonita that is so charming, she's just got the most beautiful soul and heart. She's so incredible. And if you haven't been to Cambodia, I don't know if you know how hard it is for someone to make it in Cambodia. And she was at the orphanage, and Sonita was so adorable. I gave all the students an assignment to make their own book, because I thought it'd be really fun. They're learning English, and I was doing my best to teach English, but I thought it'd be so cool if they each made their own book. Well, Sonita was the only one who went to the library and looked at other books to see how the form was. Hers was extraordinary. And Sonita, I remember, I owe you those pictures of that book. I will find it and I will send it to you. Yay, Sonita. I love you too, sweetheart. So thank you all for joining me. Thank you for joining me for doing this live. Thank you for supporting me. I have no idea where my life is going to go. I just know that each and every day I'm going to show up and spread love, just like each and every one of you can do. And if you've read my book and if it touched your heart, I do ask if you could please share it with people, because it's just so richly inlaid with love and encouragement. It reads like this story about these animals, and it's playful and fun, but there's a real depth to it. And I'm not going to claim that I wrote that. It came through me. Yes, I wrote it. I typed it. But that depth, it came from God. It came from God. And it does need to be spread around the world. And I trust it will be in the time that it's meant to. And yay, I love all your little hearts. So you guys, thank you. I did it. I think what's so extraordinary, y'all, is I was sitting on this porch all by myself, drinking my tea, and this idea came to me to come do this. And then, you guys, within a week, I'm not kidding, within a week, I was signed up. My cousin said, come, you can stay at my place. And then he said, oh, by the way, we're going on a vacation. Can you please feed our dog and cats? So it ended up that me following my gut reaction to do this was at the perfect time that they needed someone to house sit. You guys, that's how it happens when we follow that prodding right in that moment. And so I've had this place to stay. Oh my gosh, Michaela, the dog is a lot like Rocket Girl. And my cousin John and his wife Kat, they met Rocket Girl, and they said she's a Rocket Girl wannabe. And that made me laugh because, oh, we all loved our Rocket Girl. So I'm getting to stay at my cousin's the last few nights. This adorable dog's been sleeping with me. You guys, I haven't had a dog to sleep with me since Rocket Girl died February 11th, 2014. And you guys, on Monday, that was February 11th. I have to do the math. It's hard to do when you're like this. But 4 years later, this dog, Michaela, she started rocketing just like Rocket Girl. Like, oh my gosh, what a gift, what a gift. And Pat, love it. So cool, you did it. You're so amazing. Here's the whole thing. Every one of us is amazing. Really, every one of us is amazing. We've just forgotten. We've believed the lies, or we believe the conditioning that we're supposed to be whatever. So, you know, it's so important to be a mother. Michaela, it is so important to be a mother, and you're an amazing mother. So the life we've been given is the life we're meant to live. And so just do the best we can in every moment. And the other thing I really feel like I want to share right now, we're never alone. We're never alone. And I'm getting chicken skin on this one. We each have so many helpers that we can't see, that are all around us, that are cheering us on. And when we're loving and kind, oh my gosh, they're just going to do everything to assist us. So thank you for letting me ramble. Thank you for letting me do my first live stream ever. Thank you for loving me. And oh my gosh, please know how much I love every single one of you. And be yourself. Be exactly yourself. You're so perfect, exactly like you are. Yay. Okay, I'm going to sign off now. And I love you. I love you. I love you. And maybe I'll do this again sometime. Let me know if you want me to or not, because I'm going all over the world. Okay, bye you guys. Aloha, and I love you very, very, very much. Now, where do I push? Yay, see you.